Hello, folks, and welcome back to something that it has been long in the coming. Me returning to custom campaigns. This time I'm just going to be recording my screen rather than the game. That way I don't have to worry about giving you vision of what's actually happening. What I see, you see. And if I see spoilers, you're seeing spoilers. Um... Okay. I just need to scroll away from here. Jesus. Okay, now none of us can hear. Good. Come on. Really? Really? Let me turn that off. Invicta Part 9. Empire of Ashes. The war has come to Heya City, the capital of the IAC. In one final, desperate attempt to stop Amon, the IAC factions have all joined together to form the United Army of Heya. Situation's bleak for the IAE and Silk. They are surrounded on all sides and hopelessly outnumbered. However, Kerrigan will soon arrive in person to challenge Amon. Even with Kerrigan's help, the situation is dire. Prince Artros Yvers has come out of seclusion to aid Cassidy in restoring the Zealot Imperium. The cult of Strivix has amassed an immense army, and both Mobius and Inferno are throwing everything they have into this battle. The Commandator of Stealth's personal vanguard, Tasati Gafarsian, has been placed in charge of a combined SAE Sikh strike force. They'll fill in any weakness in the IAC defense. The victor of this battle will gain control of the most strategically important city on the planet. This battle will go down in history. Remember, only one core allied nexus needs to remain alive. Choose where your forces are needed is key to this mission. I tried this mission before, but my PC was on the fritz at the time, so I was having to. I've gotten a new one now, and I gave my old one to Mom, so she didn't have to use her laptop. It was a bit janky. So I was trying to use. Well, Mom had gone to bed. I got her permission to use my old PC, now hers, to try and play a bit. It didn't go well. It was a little of an awkward setup she had, so I couldn't really play. I tried it for a bit, but it was actually kind of disorientating. Let's go on Imperator. Haven't played it in ages. I'm rusty as shit, but God, I will bleed that rust off. Agora is capital of the Invicta Accords Coalition. Warriors of Del Justakar, Del Stark, and the IAC, hear me. Our capital is under siege. Our vile enemies surround us on all sides. But we will not take one step back. Here we stand united. Here is where we show Cassidy and Amon what the strength of our unity looks like. Our legates are busy commanding the defense garrison, so Commodore Tishiti will take charge of our expeditionary force. I have no idea how to say it. I'll not let you down, Imperator. I know I can trust you, friend. I can't keep one consistent voice. I'm sorry. Our enemies come in immense strength. However, Kerrigan is on her way. She will need our aid in the fight with Ryder and Amon. We will not let her down, warriors. But my speech impediment will. The capital is under siege. We must liberate the various sectors to connect with our supply lines and call additional forces. If our defenses are overcome, then our core will be vulnerable, and the city will fall. We will not let this happen. If we lose here, then everything we fought for is lost. Stand firm, warriors, for the United City of Heya. For the United Army of Heya. So, yeah, Commodore Tis Society, Stout and I are trusting you with our most elite vanguard. Your job is to reinforce the main army wherever we are weak. Of course, my lady. I will see it done. All your forces have maximum upgrades. You must use your vanguard to aid the UAE and Select forces to take control of the city. We'll be working with your allies so you stand any chance of victory. The city, Griffsarian, the Commandator of South's personal vanguard has been reassigned to command the elite UAE expeditionary force. The city is extremely mobile, making for an excellent scout. However, his combat potential is not as powerful as the other heroes. Alright, smoking snakes away. Oh, my dear Stout, what a shame it had to come to this, when we could have seen the potential of our people have by siding with Amon. You're delusional, Cassidy. You've betrayed me and my lord, Stout. I will never forgive you for this. I do not wish to fight you, Ryder, but for my people, I will not back down. Ariel Selleck, why do you fight with the rebels? This is our chance to restore the Imperium. You're being used, Artros. Cassidy only wants power for herself. Enough. Commence the assault. Society. Use the Expeditionary Force Vanguard's resource stockpile. Train and call reinforcements from orbit. It shall be done. Here they come. Okay. Back a little. Replicate. There's... Oh, system fault detected. Repairs initiated. Kill them, please. I love that blink move, but in a way you kind of need to have a fair few doing it. I grow impatient. Minions, slay them all. That's last for now, but they will be back. We must begin reclaiming the city. Western Sector City is completely fallen in infernal hands. But, however, we may be able to push them away from the inner civilian centers. Pushing from back walls to reconnect with our mineral stockpiles, then be able to transform more materials to the expeditionary force. This will also need is also in need of your aid. The south of the city contains large Vespine reserves. My force is ready to attack the cauldron and claim these resupplies, so I will need additional reinforcements to field an attack force. Top priority is protecting city center. House Everest are also attacking from the north. If you can spare any resources, I'll be able to reinforce our northern garrisons. Finally, Mobius has fortified jungle to the east. We should wait until Karrigan arrives before attacking there. If you do attack Mobius, IAC forces will arrive to secure any positions you take. Objectives noted. Just consult Mr. Directives to ensure I know what my allies need me to do. I return to finish this for the UAE. There are 4 key battlegrounds in Alvea City, being contested by your allies and enemies. Each has an important effect on the battle and key mechanics which allow you to manipulate the zone to your advantage. Western City, this area where you gain minerals to support your cause. The battleground acts as a tug of war. This area is divided in 3 pathways that consist of 3 contested bases and 1 permanent enemy base. But when opening out all of enemy forces in a base, your allies will claim it as their own. For every base you own, you'll gain additional 45 minerals every time income is delivered, every 5 seconds. And we can take these back by wiping out any ally forces garrisoning the base. Called Strivix versus Selic Rex Aristom forces. This section works in a similar way to the West City. However, unlike the West City, you cannot simply take enemy bases by defeating the enemies there. Instead, you must call a counterattack. While the Selic counterattack is ongoing, you may take bases from the cult who are unable to take them back. Once all Selic counterattack forces wipe out, cult may retake bases while you have to defend them. Each base provides 2 to 3 Vespine per income tick. There is mineral cost for calling down a Selic attack force. North City. House Yivris forces versus UAE forces. This is the most vulnerable flank. Yivris forces are concerningly close to the center, and what stands in their way are forward defense garrisons. Units and structures in the garrisons do not rebuild or repair by themselves, that you may donate minerals and Vespine to replace any fallen units in one of the garrisons. This will help delay Yivris forces, allowing you to focus your own army elsewhere. Yivris attacks will get stronger more frequent for every garrison that has no guards in. There's no need to donate resources with the garrison sustained only minimal damage. East City. Mobius forces versus IAC forces. Perhaps the most dangerous area of the battlefield, the eastern forest should be avoided until Karrigan arrives. Taking smaller Mobius garrisons here will lead to one of the IAC factions, including the militarist, setting on a base there. Once time comes to take the battle to you aim on, these bases will be key. The expedition force has its infrastructure prefabricated in orbit, must use minerals and Vespine train to call down additional reinforcements that will warp directly to the city. If he's injured, they'll instead warp to the allied main base. I'll be able to call down more warriors if you're too close to the supply cap of 150. Must regain as much ground as possible while we wait for Karrigan to arrive. So the first thing will be to hit over this way, because this will give me minerals, and I need minerals if I want to get Vespine. Come on, attack. Myself and Ariel have enough spare warriors to help you push into Western City. Help us regain the mineral stockpiles there. It's been quite a while since I've played. I'm still too rusty for my liking. Thankfully, I tend to just have a ham-fisted approach anyway, so it changes nothing. Perfect. Motor's forces will engage the enemy scum here. I've been waiting for a while to test my Terminax against these Imparis traitors. Your empty threats do not scare me, Arvros. You are simply jealous that I am on the winning side. We shall see about that. So we cannot withstand this pressure. Warriors, rally to me. That I lost my doppelganger. I don't know, remember what they're called, just they can impersonate an enemy ground unit. Boom, boom. Wait. Okay, no, that's a different unit. Okay, that's not one of my units. That's one of the NPC guys. You know that additional wave they send out to help me take places here? Yeah. Been not actually able to keep them alive for surprisingly long. I got a bit into this actually and stuff I recorded ages back. Remember I was saying I did in a previous attempt. I remember not going well. They do an counter assault and it wiped the slate here and it was ready to just completely like take out the base by itself. Like the main center base. Move in, move in, move in. Focus fire, please. Deep Shadow Blink. Ooh, increases movement speed by 50% once he comes out of it. Very nice. Coast will obliterate you stealth traders. Those warriors, launch an attack. Come on, pull back. Let's go this way. I can pull Allied forces into the attack. Ooh, I actually have another one of these. Nice. Warriors, rally to me. Remember having those in one custom campaign and just sniping from like half a map away. It was beautiful. Cannot do that enough in games. In this. He tried to attack the wrong side by himself. Like a dum-dums. Do it. Do it. Okay, move over here. Attack. This is not my time. Can I withstand this pressure? Focus, fire. The hell? Some custom upgrade. Do it. Push too hard there. Pull back. Attack. Zerg will never submit. The UAE rebellion may have defeated my brother, but not all fall so easily. Take these out, come on. There, once they went down, I'll get reinforcements, so if it was still going, if it went poorly, they could have turned the tide. The cloners get double, an extra 2 points of range for whatever they're copying. Makes them pretty useful. Oh, like, okay, say if they have 5, the Crete unit normally has 5 range, they get 7 instead. So that's pretty nice. Hands off me, scum. I am royalty. Warriors, rally to me. Oh, I can also get flyers of these people. That was the mistake I was making. I was thinking that was it, but whatever. Seems the closer achievers get to remain more, they intensify. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Cannot withstand this pressure. Your prince has returned. You may grovel now. Okay, I need to go check up north here, because I don't know how these bunkers are doing. Okay, there is nothing here. Corsairs. Annoying. Sure, whatever. Fine, launch counterattack. My first move takes Strivik's occupied land. I need to go assist. I couldn't reinforce any of those bunkers because I had no Boulder and Doris show strength to show stealth to strength my new empire. I didn't have any Vespine. I remember liking these ships, but I don't remember what they do in the slightest. Ooh, they increase damage? Nice. Under a detector. There's the reclamation wave. Counterattack is over, we must hold my territory. Damn.